Hello, my name is Kumud Gandhi. I'm the founder of the Cooking Academy, the cookery school based in Rickmansworth in Hertfordshire. Today I'm going to show you how to cook some of the things we teach here at the cookery school. I'm going to show you how to cook brown rice in a rice cooker. We're going to start by washing the rice, and we're going to wash the rice in warm water. It's very important that the water is warm so that you begin to release the starch from the rice grain, and so you're going to do that in a bathing fashion. It's important that you use a bowl when you're washing the rice so that you can bathe the rice rather than a colander where it's just going to run through, so there's no soaking effect. This will enable you to begin to soak the rice before you actually do soak it. With brown rice, I would recommend that you do soak the rice for as long as possible. And what I'm doing to wash the rice, which is quite a key part of the whole rice taste and texture, is to actually just move the rice around the bowl just by swirling it around my fingers like this. I'm not actually putting any pressure on the rice grain at all, but I'm just allowing the warm water to bathe the grain and to loosen the starch. And I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this process for at least 5 or 6 goes, changing the water on each occasion. If you wanted to use a sieve to collect the rice in, do. I tend to actually just use my fingers in the same way and put them back in. And then just repeat the process over and over again until the water just runs clear. Now on this occasion, I've drained the water as much as possible so that I can be very accurate about measuring how much water has gone into it. I'm just going to bring this over to the rice cooker and start by placing the rice in. Do make sure that you scrape all of the rice out so that your volume, so that your measure of rice to water ratio is correct. I'm going to add a teaspoon of salt to the rice rather. I'm going to give that a little mix before I add the water. And then now to this process I'm going to add some water. In an ideal world, again, with brown rice you want to start with boiling water, and I've already pre-boiled the kettle, so we're going to have some warm water. I've got 200 grams of brown rice, so I'm looking for 450 millilitres of hot water. I'm going to pop this into the rice cooker, give it a bit of a stir again, and then put the lid on quite firmly. And now this is just going to be flicked to the cooking position. This should take in total about 35 to 40 minutes. Brown rice will take longer to cook than white rice, and the steaming process is within that time. So you'd be looking for approximate total of about 45 minutes. So after about 35 minutes into the cooking process, it will automatically flick to warm to just at this level here. Okay, so the rice has been cooking for 25 minutes and it's been on steam for the last 10. So let's have a look and see where we are and see how cooked the rice is. Well, the water is all absorbed, so it isn't stuck to the bottom, so that's perfect. So let's switch this off and decant the rice into the bowl. I've just got a little vessel here so that we can just very nicely present the rice onto a plate. If it's going to be eaten with a curry or a chicken dish or an accompaniment, just squeeze the rice into the vessel so that it doesn't come apart as you're putting it onto the plate, or indeed once you've decanted it. You can see the lovely different coloured grains. Just allow that to tease it out There we are. A few of the grains have run away. And I've actually got some chicken which I can serve with this. So let's have a look at this. Here's some chili chicken that I had made earlier, which just works very nicely. You could even serve a little bit of a yoghurt dressing with this and actually just have that as a very simple supper. So this is how to cook brown rice in a rice cooker.